What's up, guys? It's TechnoViking23 coming to you today with some Raid Shadow Legends. And it is Friday. It's been a long week with Raid. Of course, it's going to be free to play Friday. We're starting off tonight actually in the Doom Tower. We're on the floor 110 normal Nether Spider boss, trying to finish this off, get one step closer to finishing this rotation of the Doom Tower and get some rewards. So we kind of got our fun little team in here, which is basically Lazy Man's Nether Spider. It's just Drexthar Blood Twin with a couple of cleansers and revivers in case anything happens, and we kind of just let Drexthar do most of the work here. We've got Drexthar in the lead. We've got Hyena over to give us some single target damage. We've got Mausoleum Mage and Reliquary Tender in to cleanse these poisons every so often, and then Syl the Drakes just to kind of do her single target damage and heal us every time she takes a turn. So pretty easy boss. This used to be a boss I absolutely hated, but after I got Drexthar Blood Twin on both of my accounts, it's like you basically just put him in here with a couple of cleansers and makes it easy mode pretty much, because I used to never want to farm the Nether Spider because it was so difficult to get through it, having to nuke the baby spiders, not having the HP burn. But Drexthar makes this really easy. So there you go. We've even only got Mazo at 15, and I don't even think I've done masteries on him or anything. So cool, we got through that. I think we're going to get another secret room open tonight. Not quite sure if we'll be able to do it or not, but we've got tomorrow we'll be able to take on the Eternal Dragon and hopefully complete the normal Doom Tower there with a couple of weeks to go. So it's pretty good. I've been trying to do 10 floors every night just to get through this. Let's see, Void Champs only. I can't remember if this is the one that's got like 18 Siffies in it. I don't know. I guess we can give this a shot and see what happens here. But yeah, so anyways, trying to get this Void Tower, or this Doom Tower, finished up so we can try to make it run at the first 10 floors in hard. We have a couple weeks left to do that. Hopefully we can get to that first Griffin boss and get through it, and maybe be able to farm some 6-star gear for the free-to-play account. I guess we'll go with Rugnor here. See, we got Reliquary. She can do the revive. Let's go Madame Saris for some buff strip. Not really sure who else I want to go with here. Actually, you know what? Let's put Battle Sage. She's in a stun set. Maybe she can do some crowd control. We got Pavement for the attack down. Madame Saris for debuffs. Alright, let's see what happens here. I don't remember if I beat this room last time or not, but we're going to see what happens. But yeah, it's been an interesting week. We had Clan vs. Clan this week, of course, so pretty busy week in Raid. There's been some updates teased coming out for the game. We've got this silly new Feast and XP barrel in the game now, so that's kind of interesting. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. The Vlad fusion is finishing up. We actually did get it complete on the free-to-play, but we have not pulled it yet, just because I'm waiting probably for Clan vs. Clan. I'm not quite ready to build him out anyways, but I'll kind of show you guys that here once we get back into the main bastion here. But so yeah, been a busy week. Got the Vlad fusion done. I'm kind of glad that we did that because Ancient 2X really turned out to be very disappointing this time. Usually on this account for Ancient 2X I've been able to get lucky and get at least one legendary every time, but we didn't really get anything today. And I had pulled, I think, 26 Ancients in order to finish the Summon Rush that I needed points for to make sure we would get Vlad. Kind of glad that I did that now. Let me make sure I target this Umbral before she tries to lock us out here. So yeah, so it's been an interesting week. Work's been pretty crazy, so I haven't actually been playing a whole lot of Raid this week outside of Clan vs. Clan. We had a holiday this week, a bank holiday, and of course, my office, for some odd reason, forgot to process our payroll day early, so we did not get paid today, which is kind of annoying. So even if I had wanted to spend some money on my main account today, I would not have been able to. So that was a little aggravating today. It's been a long Friday, actually. Friday's supposed to be a nice, relaxing, chill day at work, and today was just busy day. We got some people on vacation and just, crap hitting the fan left and right. So it's nice to be able to just kind of relax. Got a good workout in at the gym. Ate some good dinner. We it was chicken taco night, so that was pretty solid. And now we're just gonna kind of chill out, play some Raid, hit up the Doom Tower, probably go do some clan boss here in a little bit. But we'll take a look at the champs we pulled on 2X today. I had about 33 shards left after we pulled for Vlad, so I was able to get a couple more from clan boss and a couple other areas. So that was kind of nice. We actually did get the pull. I got a couple of epics, but really nothing game changing. So it was just a little frustrating. You know, Ancient 2X is usually pretty exciting, especially if you're an earlier or a mid-game account. I don't really care my main account anymore because I really don't need to pull for anything. I've got basically everything, you know, every epic in the game. All I'm really looking for is a couple of legendaries. But I think I got a duplicate Ray. I only had like 20 shards to pull on my main account, and I just got a duplicate Ray. So I love to pull duplicates on the main account for some odd reason. So we're going to be all set when they finally do release whatever duplicate system is coming here. So it'll be interesting. I was going to say, I don't want to speak too soon, but I think we might be able to complete this. We might have to get one more lucky revive off because we don't really have any damage here. I really need Battle Sage to proc some of these stun hits. But I'm not done with her masteries quite yet. I got to go down defense tree and take Fearsome Presence so she can land those a little bit more often. She's got a couple out there though, so not too bad. She's got a nice AoE attack under A1. Fits that stun set really nicely. Or even a day set if you don't have a stun set and you just want to go like kind of budget CC, you can put in the put somebody in a day set. Works pretty well too. But yeah, I think we're going to clear this. As long as we don't have any shenanigans from Kutraxa here, we should be fine. Just take out this Angar and we are good to go. Get our 5 fragments of Akoth. Kind of a long run here, almost 4 minutes, but we're not quite at the point on this account where we can just kind of steamroll through Doom Tower. It's like we still have to sort of take it slow and do whatever we can do here. So, all right, there we go. So tomorrow night we'll be able to start on floor 111 and make our way up to the top. So pretty cool. All right, let's jump back in to the account here, see what's going on. Looks like we got some red dots here on the tournaments. And we can talk about some of the new stuff that's been going on that they actually just updated. So arena takedown. Okay, we got some more energy. We've got a ton of energy on the account. There was a new promo code actually. I'm trying to remember. I think it was Real Hell. Or I think that I'll have to double check that. I may not have given you guys the right one, but I'll put it up on the screen so you kind of can see what it is and see what the rewards were. But it's like some epic books, some energy, some auto battles. It was pretty cool. So we got that today. We got a bunch of energy, 714, and we're still going to get some more here from finishing our daily quests and our advanced quest as well. So we're going to be able to farm quite a bit. I think I may work on Genbo's masteries this weekend. Kind of use that to get him built up since we are going to switch him out for Kale for our nuker in arena. But here's Vlad. He's all done. Just waiting to be pulled. 100 out of 100. So kind of glad that I did actually get him. I have him on my main account, and I already built him during Clan vs. Clan because I had finished him so early. And he's actually turned out to be kind of a fun champion. He's not amazing like everywhere, but he's just kind of fun. He's got kind of a neat little kit. His A2 hits really, really hard. I've been trying him out in arena as a nuker, and he can hit pretty hard with the A2. He can take out a whole team, but you know, I've got Ethos on that account, so it doesn't really compare that much. And unfortunately, his A1 does not seem to hit very hard, despite his multipliers being buffed a little bit before he was released. But he'll still be kind of a cool champion to use on this account. So let's go through here, see if I can remember what we got today. There's nothing really special, so let's see. We were working on a couple of faction war champions, so I actually finally do have a 5th dwarf I could use now for a little bit. Let's see if we can progress that faction a little bit. But yeah, nothing really to write home about. Okay, we did get a Luthia, which I don't really need her for anything. I did get a Lodric Falconheart, who could be useful if we can find the time to work on him. Kitus is kind of a very niche champion you can use in arena with some cool mechanics with revive and letting him take a ton of damage. We got faked out by the fake Draco Drake, but I may keep him and do some. He's kind of a fun champion too. He's not complete trash like a lot of people say he is. I think it's for his one. Yeah, this one here, the extra target if he kills a target with the A1, and you get this one that's always critical on somebody that's 30 HP, and then you got the decreased accuracy on all enemies if the attack is critical. So he's not a bad champion, actually. He's pretty fun. He hits very hard single target, and if you can build him right, I mean, you need really, really good gear. You can just spam this A1 in arena and just kill people over and over again. It's kind of fun, but he looks cool. He's not quite Draco, but we'll see if we do anything with him. We did get Abyssal, who I'm actually kind of excited about. He's kind of a fun rare in the Demon Spawn faction. We need all the help we can get there. So we got him. We got a bunch of 3 stars. I've been working on farming up food today, so we got some of them built up to 4 stars already, just using some of those 3-star chickens we got from Clan versus Clan. So yeah, nothing really exciting from Ancient 2X this week, which was kind of disappointing. Usually that's my favorite event on the account, because we never have enough Sacreds to really do much on Sacred 2X, and it's kind of the same thing with Voids. With Voids, we just kind of take what we can get. Let's see, what else we've been working on? We're working on Ninja finally, trying to get him actually built up a little bit, get some gear on him. I've got him in kind of a okay Relentless set right now. We're going to start putting him into the dungeons once we get him fully ascended. Hoping he can help me drop my dragon time a little bit. My dragon time is right now between like 1:45 and 2 minutes on dragon 20. I'd like to get that down a little bit better for farming. We got a couple of cold hearts to work on, so hopefully we can take care of that. We got Gembo sort of geared up decently. I think I did manage to get him over to 70% crit. I kind of played around with his gear, was able to get him above that 70% crit rate that we need, so hopefully that's going to be helpful. We got his attack almost to 4,000. I'm going to try to put some glyphs on him at some point and get that over 4K, and then we did manage to get him at 207 speed, so he's not slow as molasses. And maybe can get his crit damage up a little bit, but we don't have much room. Obviously, we can replace some gear as we get it to drop, but right now he's just kind of in a mixed set, and we'll go through and improve that as we can. We need to do his masteries, and then once we can get that done, we will stick him in for Kale as our new nuker in the arena. So kind of looking forward to that. He's a cool champion. I'm looking forward to using him. He's just hits super hard, can ignore the unkillable and all that stuff, so very cool champion. So we'll be checking him out. Hopefully, maybe even next week, if I can farm masteries over the weekend and then work on that all through next week. Maybe we'll have him ready to go for next Friday. I see here. I think we should have some keys. We hop into Clan Boss. Trying to remember if I did Nightmare earlier. Oh, we did. We should be able to 2-key Nightmare. Let's see. We got 24, so 16 million key here. Should do it for us. We're still running the same team pretty much. The only difference is we did finally manage to get Rosin fully booked during Clan versus Clan, which is pretty cool. So now he's maxed out on his books. He's doing a little bit more damage for us. And interestingly enough, I'm getting a lot of book drops on both of my accounts from Clan Boss. I have not been getting as many shards, which I'm kind of okay with, because I've been getting a ton of legendary books. We actually had, I think, 11 legendary books on this account since the last Clan vs. Clan. And I think I had 8 or 9 epic books. And I looked today, and I already have a bunch of epic books already, even though Clan vs. Clan was over, just from the Clan Boss drops, getting all the chests and everything. Now, we did get some Clan Boss keys as rewards this week for Clan vs. Clan, and then also, I think, for the maintenance, we got a Clan Boss key for the update. So that was kind of cool. And I've just been getting I've been able to get, 2x chest on Nightmare, and I've also been trying to get a couple keys into Ultra Nightmare to at least get the first or second chest there, and it's paying off. I was talking to, HG, who we talk about on the channel all the time. He gives us a lot of insights of information, but we've both been kind of tracking our books, because a lot of people have been talking about, oh, the Clan Boss rewards have gotten so bad, they got nerfed, which is not true as far as I can tell. And we're kind of noticing that every 2 weeks between Clan vs. Clan, it's like we're both getting like between 10 and 12 legendary books, about 10 epic books, so just get a lot of books to drop. And I love it, because it's like that's usually one of the hardest things to do, is get your champions booked. And on this account, especially since we're free to play, on my main account I can buy books if I really have to or need to. But here it's like, we're free to play, so we want to make sure that we get those books from somewhere. So got to be able to build out all these epic champions we keep getting. So, but it was nice to finish up Rosin. We were able to finish his books, and then I had a few more books that I think I put into Kymar. I can't honestly remember, but I think they went into Kymar, so it's kind of nice to make some progress there on some of those champions. Though we actually had enough epic books to fully book Gembo, I believe. So it's kind of nice, It sucks sometimes holding everything for 2 weeks to play for Clan vs. Clan, but It's kind of nice when you can go in there right first thing and just you've got all this stuff, and it's like, oh, I can get all these champions built up now. So you know, we're kind of at the point with this account where we just really need to start working on faction wars and start getting our dungeon times down lower so we can farm gear more efficiently. Because I can hit all the level 20 dungeons, but it's just the times aren't fast. You know, we've got to build a spider team. Right now, my spider 20 farm is like 2 minutes, which sucks. I'm used to a 9-second spider farm on my main account, so it's like night and day. But I have the champions on this account to actually put together a pretty good spider 25 team. Because we got Kymar for the reset. We can run Kymar with like 3 cold hearts and Sissia. But that means I have to rebuild Kymar out of my arena team. So it's just a lot of work. We've got 1 cold heart built. I have to build 2 more. And then we'd have to get Sissia going too, and then make sure everybody's speed tuned so they can go in the right order, and make sure everybody's fast enough with the right gear. So, you know, it's just, we have all these options, but it's like, what do we work on first? So I'd kind of like to get my dragon farm time down around a minute. We got Urgrim as well, so hopefully he can help with that once we get all that poison stuff worked out. But yeah, I really think if we can do that and then also get our Fire Knight worked out a little bit so we can start farming some better gear, get some speed gear, get some savage gear, hopefully. I think that's going to be my priorities right now, just working on that. And then of course faction wars is a work in progress. We're slowly grinding through it. I'm bringing up some more people to 50 and kind of putting gear on them and seeing, you know, is it going to be possible to keep getting stars, or are we going to have to find some other champions or bring some people up to 6-star? You know, just have to work on those. We've got some decent revivers in most of the factions. That's very helpful. But it's just a matter of getting everyone, you know, geared up and ready to go. I think we're good here. Looks like we got a 2-key pretty easily. It's a magic boss, which is probably our best boss to go against since we do have the 3 force champions on this team, and Rosin's able to do a lot of damage here against magic. Frozen Banshee obviously going to do her work, but magic is usually a pretty solid 2-key for us now. And see what Rosin can do here, considering he does have all of his books up now. We did lose Frozen Banshee, that's kind of surprising, but Rosin's putting out some pretty solid damage now. Got all those books put up on him, so still got some poisons up too, so that should give us a little more damage here. Looks like we're gonna make it to about turn 30. That decrease attack, keep that going. Rosin ate the stun there, so that's probably going to be the end of his time. So we'll see how long Aox and Skullcrusher can go here, but pretty good. You know, we're right there. We're well above a 2-key, so that's perfectly fine. This will give us another key to put into Brutal Order. Ultra Nightmare, we'll kind of check and see which one, what affinities they are tonight, and decide what we want to do. Alright, 22.5, not bad. Rosin, almost 4 million there. Frozen Banshee, of course, coming in with a 9.3 million. Not bad at all. Alright, so we got our 2-key on Nightmare. 46.58 million. And Ultra Nightmare is Spirit. See, when's our next key? I gotta make sure I'm gonna get enough keys to put in to make it worthwhile. We could probably 1-key Brutal, but I think 2 keys should get us over 17 on Spirit. Let's just try it and see what happens. Yeah, hopefully someday we'll be able to get in here and 3-key Ultra Nightmare or something. We've just got to make that jump at some point. I just really don't have the gear yet on the account to start putting all my keys into Ultra Nightmare. Because the thing is, like, if you can't really get the top chest, like if you can't 4-key, there's no point really in doing it. You're better off, you know, getting your keys in on Nightmare to get the top chest. Because if you can't get the top chest on Ultra Nightmare, it's like it just feels like the reward percentage drops off so much between the top chest and the next chest, the third highest. So it's just never felt worth it to me if you can't get it all the way at the top. So that's why we always still put our 2 keys in a Nightmare every day, get that top chest, you know, 2x, then we go in and do what we can on. Ultra Nightmare. It seems to work out a little bit better. But Spirit here actually does bode kind of well for Frozen Banshee. This is where she can do most of her damage. And we just kind of have to hope that Skull Crusher eats that stun for us. Looks like it went on to Rosin, so that's not great. So we're taking the hits pretty well, though. Having that attack down up for quite a while is really helpful. So now Aox took the stun. Okay, so maybe it'll hit Skull Crusher next time. Never quite know where that stun's going to hit. It's just, you can kind of predict it and build champions to try to get them to take it, but the science behind it is all... It's crazy, trying to do stun targeting. That's kind of the thing, too, on this account. I'm so lazy on Clan Boss. Like, I haven't speed tuned my team at all. It's just we have them in whatever gear we have. They're all thrown in there together, and we just press auto and go. It's hard to find time on a side account to really do all that stuff. At some point, we'll want to do that. We'll want to go ahead and work on getting the speed tune going, make it more effective, but it's just not something we have a lot of time for. All right, so we're at this point we should be able to get the bottom chest at least. Just see how much further they can go. That's nice. If Skull Crusher keeps taking that stun, that might help us out quite a bit here. Might be able to go a couple more turns longer than we thought we were going to. But that AoE damage is really starting to hurt. Even with that attack down up, we're still taking a pretty huge shot there. Yeah, it's gonna... I'm surprised they didn't wipe us. Alright, Frozen Banshee, last one standing. Alright, 12.4, we'll take it. You know, it's pretty much an easy bottom chest there. We'll get 12 on that key. So actually, if we can do another 12 million on the next key, we can get up to the second chest here, which... That's kind of what I was saying. Like, if you look at the third chest here, look, there's no sacred shards, but if you get the top, obviously you got that sacred shard. So that's why, unless you can get the top chest, it's really not worth putting your keys in over getting that top chest on Nightmare, because the top chest on Nightmare can drop you that sacred too, which is kind of nice. But see, that's kind of the big difference. So if you're hitting Nightmare and you're getting the top chest, that's great. If you can't put your 4 keys in and get the top chest on Ultra Nightmare, you're better off just continuing to get the top chest on Nightmare and then run whatever you can onto the Ultra Nightmare chest there. So that's kind of what we'll do there. We got Dark Elf Crypt open tonight. Maybe we could try to actually do 21 there. I think I still need to re-gear some people. And then we've got Arkham Tribes. I'm trying to think where we are here. I think we're down. Okay, we're down to 16, but still kind of working on my team because Siege Hawks gets killed. He's so squishy. He does some really cool stuff, but he is so squishy. So maybe we'll build up maybe run double Urgrim here, maybe. Who knows? But we got to get Urgrim finished up, build him up to 60, and get him going there. But maybe we'll try to push that a little bit tonight. But it looks like those are the 2 that are open. We still got to try to finish. Dark Elves is probably our best chance of getting one done. That would actually be our first faction war on the account. But Luria is still 50. This team is funny. This team went from stage 1 through 20 like with 0 problems. Then we got to 21. It's like I can't even get really through like the second wave. So we got Luau as well. So we got a couple options. Fang Cleric. Maybe we throw him in there to try to get that revive if we need it. But we could probably build up Painkeeper as well to get some heals. But that's kind of the issue. There's not a whole lot of survivability on that team. So we'll have to figure out how to get through that maybe tonight and tomorrow. But we got our clan boss keys in. We got some extra Doom Tower keys there. So that's pretty cool. But getting close to the 30-minute mark here, so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode. As always, guys, if you have any questions about anything you saw in the video, feel free to leave them down below in the comments. As always, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you again next time.